G'day YouTube, welcome to another episode of the Friday Vape Club. Today we've got a hardware review. We are looking at the Tarot Nano by Vaporesso. A big thank you to Vaporesso for sending this my way for a review, and a big thank you to We Vape Mods for organising this for me. You guys have been fucking awesome. It's a little stealthy kit. You get this little mod here, this little tank on top. What we'll do is we'll dive down, we'll take a quick look around this. I'll show you how to put coils in it, and I'll show you how the menu system works on this little bitch. Then we'll jump back up top. I'll give you the pros, the cons, the price, and if I think it is worth it. Here we go. Alright, and here we have the Tarot Nano kit by Vaporesso. So the mod itself, this is made of zinc alloy and aluminum alloy. So it's got a hefty little bit of weight to it. It has a 2500 milliamp hour battery, which is built in. Let's have a quick look at the screen here. So you can see up the top, you've got your resistance, then you've got your puff counter, your battery life, and you've got your wattage. The resistance of this, it will fire down to 0.05 and it will fire all the way up to, I think it's something like 2 ohms. So you can build fairly low on this. This is your fire button. This is your up and your down button. So it does scroll up in 1 watt increments, and it will go all the way down to 5 watts, and it will go all the way up to 80 watts. So you will get some good power from this little battery. This little button down here is your menu button. So a quick hold of this and you will change it to temperature stainless steel, and you've got nickel, titanium, memory, you got bypass mode, system settings, which there's nothing really special in there, and another hold takes you back to variable wattage. So a very easy menu system. That's really it for the mod. There's not much else to tell you. Dimensions, have we done dimensions? I don't think we've done dimensions yet. So it is about 70 millimeters from top to bottom. It is 38 millimeters side to side, and it's 22 millimeters in width. What does that mean? That means that you can only fit a 22 millimeter tank on top. If you do not want to use this tank, I'm pretty sure they are sold separately, but you can use something different. But bear in mind, 24 millimeter will look silly, you will get overhang. That's what it looks like with a 24 millimeter Bonza. As you can see, there is the slightest of overhang. It does look a little bit funny. Up the top, you've got your 510 connection, which is spring loaded and gold plated. Then there's nothing really else. Battery venting down the bottom. And then on the back here, you do have your USB for charging. So that's the mod itself. It's very, very small in the hand, quite stealthy, and it's very surprising how much weight there actually is to this. And it is ugly as fuck, don't you think? It is just a hideous looking little bitch. Fucking disgusting. Alright, let's take a look at the tank. This is called the Veco tank. So this is the tank that comes with the Vaporesso Tarot Nano kit. It is a top airflow, so we've got 2 little airflow slots up the top, which are easily adjustable. What adjusts on one side, adjusts on the other. Comes with a 510 drip tip, little 510 drip tip. Nothing really down the sides. Underneath, you've got gold-plated 510 pin and all the crap, all the juice, and all the branding and so on and so forth. And the Veco tank is a 2 mil capacity, so you will only fit 2 mils in here. It doesn't come with a bubble glass or anything like that. It's just straight up 2 mil capacity. Very simple to fill. You just take this top piece off and it exposes the chimney section. So you don't want to fill down there, you fill down the sides. It does have some pretty big juice holes cut out in that chimney section. And how you put the coil in is underneath. It's sort of a press fit plug and play. So this base comes off. Oh shit. The base comes off like so, and then your coil is in here. And you simply just pull it out. That's how easy it is to install the coil. This here is the 0.5 ohm ceramic coil head. You can see it's got some pretty big juice ports there for the juice, and I get some pretty decent flavour off this. I like how Vaporesso are thinking outside the box, coming up with different heating elements like the ceramic. It lasted a fair while. Pretty sure they use a very similar technology in their Nexus all-in-one kit. So yeah, that goes in here. You screw the bottom on. And that's your tank. So with the coils, I don't prime my coils. What I do is I put the coil in, insert it, then juice it up and let it sit for about 20 minutes before you give it a vape. There you go, your Vaporesso Tarot Nano kit with Veco tank. Let's have a look at what is in the box. This is the box that your Tarot Nano starter kit comes in. You have a picture on the front there. You've also got the color of the panels that you're going to get on the front. On the sides, you've got all this information about the coil and so on and so forth. The chip, which is an omniboard chip, does all those features there. On the back, you've also got a whole load of other shit if you want to have a read. I'm not much of a reader. And then on the side, you've got this little tab. Pull this out, and this is kind of cool. I do like this. Underneath here, this is where your mod sits and your tank. You do get a spare glass and a couple of little O-rings in there. Very nice to see. Never get that back in right, will I? Fucking dickhead. And then on this side, this comes out. And what's in this little box? Inside here, you do receive a Vaporesso warranty card in a cool little black envelope. You do get a nicely braided USB for charging. You do get a spare coil head. So this coil head, I'm led to believe, is just a traditional wire coil head, and it comes in at about 0.3. Some pretty nice big juice holes there, nicely sealed. And then you get a multilingual user manual. And this user manual goes over all the features and how to use it. So there you go, it tells you all the specifications right there, all the modes that you can undertake. It also has the temperature ranges that it will go in. That's the wattage range, the resistance range, and it tells you that it will do 0 to 8.5 volts. So that's it. And another one here for more languages. More and more languages, Vaporesso. Why do I need 2 of these fuckers? The Vaporesso Tarot Nano. Let's jump back up top. I'll give you the pros, the cons, the price, and if I think this is worth a purchase. Vaporesso's Tarot Nano kit. Let's have a fucking rip. Produces some pretty good clouds. Let's kick it off with the Veco tank. Top airflow, yeah, it's pretty good. It's not gonna leak then. Coil heads, I'm running the 0.5 ceramic coil header at the moment. It's lasted me a fair while. The tank itself, I think it's pretty blah. It's kind of average. There's nothing really that shines about this tank. The ceramic coil heads are pretty decent. Yeah, it's a sub-ohm tank. There's probably not a lot of good 22mm sub-ohm tanks on the market. This one, it's kind of average. It produces some pretty good airflow. It punches. This is sitting at 47 watts, and yeah, it flavor's good. The cloud production's good. There's nothing really much to it. Pros and cons of the mod. It's very, very stealthy. Fits in your hand very nicely. The edges are sort of they're not rounded, but there's no sharp corners. It's not, even though it's box shaped, there's not many sharp corners, so it does fit nicely in the palm of your hand. Fire button's nice and clicky. The menu system is very easy. It does come in temperature control. It does have variable wattage, and it does have bypass mode, so you've got a shitload of features to play around with. I kind of like that. The battery's lasted a fair while, which is good. USB charging, yeah, It's got USB charging. I tell you what I do like the nice display on it. It's got a very nice, simple display. The menu system is fairly easy to navigate. It's simple, one hold and it changes. That's kind of makes it simple for people. It does feel of good construction. I will say that about this little kit. Cons wise, it's ugly as fuck. That is, with the rainbow and the black and this fucking blood splatter thing, I think it's ugly. There are some nice colors on their website, some different styles to choose from. This one I think is just fucking hideous. I don't know why you would put rainbow with this color combination. It looks fucking stupid. Would I take this out in public? No. That's why it stays at home. It's my little stealth vape. If you did take this out in public, you really would want to cover it, or put a 22mm RDA on top and use it in bypass mode. That's my opinion. What's it going to cost? So I looked around the internet, did a little bit of Google foo, and I found it for around 80 to 85 bucks in Australia. That's fucking expensive, Vaporesso. That is fucking expensive. Realistically, for this kit, I would only want to pay 40 bucks. It's just, I think this is worth about 40 bucks. Why the fuck am I going to pay $80 for something like this when I can buy a proper dual 18650 mod and probably a cheap tank or cheap RTA to go on top? 80 to 85 bucks. Fuck me. That's just ridiculous. I don't think there's $85 worth here. Right. So that's pretty much it. It's good. It's a little stealthy device. It's compact. It's robust. It's pretty user friendly, but it's pretty average and it's fucking expensive. Would I purchase this? No, I wouldn't. And that's just me telling you my honest opinion. Well, all right. That's it from me. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Please like, please share, please subscribe. And as always, YouTube, keep it cloudy. Thanks very much for watching.